welcome to another episode of Biker's Inner Circle, Underground Radio. Biker rap and music to wrench by. Sponsored by Accurate Engineering, Checkered Flag Bar and Grill, 803 Lincoln Avenue in San Jose, and Big7Productions.com.
When it's time to run out of gas. Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. Oh, shit. Here they come. I can't leave Sweaty Betty behind. I'm the captain of the ship. Oh, damn it. Hey, guys, how you doing? Yeah, we got you now. I'm just coming to find you guys. What do you have to say for yourself? Well, I guess only one thing. Welcome to Biker's Inner Circle. God bless America and God bless American motorcycles. Ain't that right, boy? Yeah!
You're listening to Good Time Charlie on Biker's Inner Circle, Underground Radio.
Wow, hey there. Get off your motorcycle. Come on in.
All right. How y'all doing, everybody? Welcome to the Bikers Inner Circle on the internet highways. And, man, we got a good show for you another time. And, yeah, man, these are all new shows, so I hope y'all having a good time. So let's get into the show. Keep your rubber side down. Take a little ride with Good Time. All right, now we're going to open up the show with a good friend of ours. He's the Northern California Bureau Chief of Thunder Press and also on-the-road reporter for Bikers Inner Circle, and this is his first debut. He's been on the show before, but he is part of the show this time, and he's got some video stuff, and he went down to San Jose to do the bike blessing. And if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure that event's been going on for like 27 years. I know I played at it back in 92 or somewhere up in there a couple of times. It's always held on Easter Sunday in downtown San Jose somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, but it's a pretty cool event. And, Lowdown went down there and he just got himself a new video camera. And so this is the debut. So y'all kick back and enjoy this, man. This is real stuff from real motorcycle folks. All right. Oh, by the way, I hope you had a happy Easter.
Howdy out there. It's Lowdown from Thunder Press. We hit the road this weekend and got on down to San Jose, California, down to the Ancient Iron Motorcycle Club's 27th annual bike blessing. Boy, they put on a heck of a show down there. They've got an Easter egg hunt for the kids. They got a fox hunt for the adults. They got tattoo contests. Even got an old spiker contest in the very famous Best Biker Beard. So let's hit the road right now, get on down to San Jose and check in with Ancient Iron at their 27th annual bike blessing.
The gift of life. Lord, bless us, keep us safe, and make us a gift to those that you've given us to. May we spread your light, your kindness, and your generosity wherever we go. Lord, ride with us today and every day of our lives. Amen.
Hey, Lowdown here again. This is an event I've attended several years. Rain or shine, Ancient Iron puts on a great bike blessing. The folks from the San Francisco and South Bay area here in Northern California turn out for this one, and I'll tell you what, it is a really, really nice time. So we got out here today, the sun was shining, and everything was just right with the world. Ancient Iron, you put on a heck of a show. Okay, there might be a few bike blessings in the country that are older than the Ancient Iron bike blessing in San Jose, but not many. This goes back in the day, the early 1980s, 1981, when they first started this. And the whole idea behind it is to make sure that riders get right with God, if that's what you believe, or get right with the forces of life for the beginning of the riding season. So everybody shows up. It's a lot about community. You see your old friends, maybe some people you haven't seen all winter long. You get your bikes blessed. You hang out for the day. And with Ancient Iron, it's a good party. So here's some of the folks who showed up in San Jose for the Ancient Iron 27th Annual Bike Blessing. It was something for children of all ages at the Ancient Iron Bike Blessing. Here we have Jess Bravo, an original member of the Top Hatters Motorcycle Club. He is 87 years old, born in 1921. Once again, Jess takes home the trophy after riding his bike to the show for the oldest biker attending Ancient Iron Bike Blessing. Okay, now we got the oldest. Now we're going to head up to the youngest. We got Raymond, 4-year-old Raymond, and his claim to fame on this particular day was at the Easter egg hunt. The Christian Motorcycle Association holds a Easter egg hunting in conjunction with the bike blessing, and 4-year-old Raymond found the golden egg. And for that, the little man takes home a big trophy. Way to go, Raymond. And what's Easter without the Easter Bunny? And hey, how about an Easter egg hunt right out here in San Jose in conjunction with the Ancient Iron Motorcycle Show? Felisa Morgan, photographer extraordinaire from Thunder Press, showed up, and she took some of these snaps right here. In fact, she took them all, and I think they're pretty good. We'll just let you enjoy them. All the kids seemed to have a really good time out here with Mr. Rabbit in finding those Easter eggs. Like we said at the top end, they had all kinds of contests there this weekend, and the beard contest was won by none other than Bam Bam. That is a great biker beard right there. All right, Bam Bam. From there, it was right on to the tattoo contest, and we had a whole host of great contestants. This beautiful young woman, she's the one who took home the top trophy, and you can see she feels pretty good about that. From there, it was on to the Super Fox hunt. This was for some of us over 21 in the crowd, although it was all in good taste. We had several lovely young ladies come up on the stage at San Jose, all vying for the Super Fox contest. And when the dust settled, it was no surprise that Millie, last year's winner, once again took home the Super Fox trophy. All right. Bike show? Bike show, anybody? Yes, they had a great bike show at San Jose. Flatheads, knuckleheads, Evos. Hey, they even had some trikes. Yes, they had every kind of bike you could imagine, from the rat bikes to the full-on customs. And like we said, it was a beautiful day, and the crowd was out. They really enjoyed the bike show. Everybody got up in front of the stage. You couldn't wait to see who's going to take home the trophies. There were several nice bikes in here, and then there were some bikes that were nice because they were not so nice. I think you know what we're talking about. Some of those bikes seem to be held together with rust and baling wire and maybe some chewing gum. I don't know, maybe a little Loctite here and there. Those rat bikes like this one from Keith, San Francisco. This is a 36 flathead, and as the MC said, Keith doesn't do anything to this bike but ride it. And I'll tell you what, it is a real rat. But it had a crowd around it all day long. Everybody wanted to take a look, try to see, hey, is that really baling wire there? Yeah, it is. He keeps a whole spool of it on there. That's, like you said, that's what keeps that bike rolling down the road. Rich got a big trophy to take home to add to his mantle. He deserved it. That's a real ratter right there. Well, then we have those bikes at the other end of the spectrum. Some nice custom bikes, and I would think that maybe right at the top of the list, I've seen this bike before. This is Chris Crow's Road Glide. He's from Concord. Chris and this bike have taken home a trunk full of trophies this early winter and spring, showing his bike all over Northern California. He won at Arlen Ness. He won in San Francisco Rod Custom and Motorcycle Show. He won at Easy Riders. This bike is, in a word, a winner. Very nice bike. So now we're going to take a look at a few more pictures from Felisa Morgan, some more of the entries in the bike show contest. This was one of the high points of the entire show. So like we say, the boys got up on the stage. That included the henchmen, who took home the trophy for best club participation. They got in just ahead of the fellas who were going to pick up their trophies for the bike show. Here they are right now. All right, this Lowdown saying goodbye from San Jose and the Ancient Iron Motorcycle Club's 27th annual bike blessing. All for now, and if we'll keep it on the road, see you next time. Bye-bye.
All right, now we want to thank Lowdown and Felicia and the Thunder Press, man, for putting that segment up on Bikers Inner Circle. Let's keep rolling, y'all.
You're listening to the Bikers Inner Circle Internet Radio Show. Sponsored by IndianLarry.com, featuring some of the finest built custom motorcycles in the world. And by AdCookFineArt.com, home of the best airbrushing and biker artwork. And TheHogFarm.com, where you'll find some old school custom built motorcycles in New York. When you're cruising through San Jose, don't forget to stop at the Checkered Flag Bar and Grill. Good food, good people, good drinks. 803 Lincoln Avenue off 280, San Jose. The Checkered Flag Bar and Grill.
All right, man. Hey, what do you think, man? Lowdown really was kicking that butt, man. That was a good segment there, man. Basically, that took us all day long to get down, and it's amazing, 3 hours of film and all-day session, and you get 15 minutes of some good stuff. But, hey, anyway, that's how you get the real deal and the good stuff, and that's the way we do it here on Bikers Inner Circle. We want to send love and respect out to Lowdown and Felicia, man. Them great pictures that she put up along there. And like we were saying, Keith Scarborough over there in San Jose, Checkered Flag Bar and Grill, he was our first sponsor that wrote me out a nice big fat check to sponsor Bikers Inner Circle, and believed in us when we first started out, okay? And when we first started out, we just had a little cassette recorder, and we ran around and just showed it to everybody, and then later on we got on the internet. Nah, just kidding. Anyway, we got some film Lowdown shot over in San Jose, and did a little sit down with Keith, and of course, Keith got us spreading in the wind when we shot the August segment of Sturgis Rider Live. I believe it was like 5 or 6 pages, man. One of the biggest shoots I've ever seen, I think, on a bike. And we'd also like to thank Kim Peterson over there in the wind for doing that. Anyway, so we're going to show you this stuff now from San Jose Checkered Flag Bar and Grill. When you're down there, go grab a drink and tell them Good Time Charlie sent you.
All righty, Keith.
Slow down. What's happening, man?
It's great to be here in San Jose, here at the Checkered Flag.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about the bar? When did you start operating it? What do you offer folks?
Well, we started in June of 2005.
So you've been here about 3 years.
Yeah, our third anniversary is coming up here, 1st of June.
Gonna
Second
have
of
a
June
big
is actually
blowout?
the day. I'm going to try right now. I've been, going rounds and rounds trying to get my live music in here, man. I mean,
Right.
I know people are tired of hearing me beating a freaking dead horse, but once I get that, if I get it, because there's no guarantees,
Right.
The place will be a lot cooler. I have a little more to offer everybody. Right
Okay,
now,
so-
we finally got a good cook back in the kitchen.
Good.
We've been going back and forth with all this, it's an up and down roller coaster, but for the most part, I'm trying to have fun.
Okay, so we don't have live music right now. We're working on that. We've got good eats.
Great eats.
Yeah. So and
Wednesday through Saturday.
Wednesday through Saturday, and we've got a big, looks like a big party picnic area out and back.
Yeah, it's a big parking lot. You can eat out there. I can't take alcohol out there because that's another thing the city's taking away from me, but we're working on it.
Right.
We're working on a lot of things.
But you can come in and shoot a game of pool.
Absolutely. Shuffleboard. There's only 4 places in the South Bay that have shuffleboard, and I'm one of them.
That's one of my favorite all-time bar games.
Well, it has to be a bar game because what goes with shuffleboard? Beer.
All right. Well, you can't help but notice that there seems to be a theme here. That's all this memorabilia.
So a lot of history. People, Bay Area history, and motorcycle racing history.
Well, this is a hotbed of motorcycle. This whole area here around San Jose.
Yeah, we did. We had it, up until the mid-'90s when they did away with the San Jose Mile.
Right. As far as racing goes.
Yeah, as far as racing goes. I mean, we had the May Mile and the September Mile, which were the best mile races in the country at the time. Bubba Schober, which
Right.
was, he was my favorite guy riding the mile race because Bubba owned the mile track. Bubba owned San Jose. When I had my race car, I numbered it 67 after him. And I was fortunate enough last year to meet him, and I hope he comes back this year after the short track, because a lot of them did come in after the race.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that would be nice. So I think we can safely say because we just got back from the Ancient Iron Bike Lesson, so there's half a dozen motorcycles out here right now in the parking lot. We're kind of having a quiet moment here while we do some talking,
All before the storm.
but there'll be some more folks here, so that we can say this is pretty biker friendly.
Yes,
outfit, right?
yes, absolutely.
Coming
And
here.
a lot, yeah. Motorcycles. I've been with motorcycles for forever, and I can't go enough into that area.
Right.
But the racing, the core in Santa Clara County, we used to have the old San Jose Speedway. Well, my friend Mary Ann, that's here right now, she used to own a car out there and was a track official at the old San Jose Speedway on Tully Road. That racetrack's been gone since the mid-'70s. And that was probably the greatest times that I had as far as racing was going. I mean, I got involved. I drove a tow truck for a company here in town.
Was that a racing tow truck?
Well, it had a stripe on it. It had a number on it. But I drove the tow truck and went out there and got to know a lot of people and stuff. And a lot of the people back then have contributed a lot of the things that you see inside the bar.
There's some really great
Mary Ann
memorabilia.
gave us some killer pictures that I got over there in a case of the
Yeah.
old super modifieds at the Speedway, which are just, I look at those pictures and I remember those days. I remember that stuff.
I want to take some time after we're done, having our chat today to take a closer look, because I saw some things that really look cool, and I was thinking to myself, where did all this stuff come from? So you can come in here, safe to say, you can come in here, you can have a cold one, sit down with some fellow
Lots of cold ones. It's gonna be lots of-
motorheads.
Absolutely.
And, you might even pull up a chair next to somebody like Mary Ann, and she
Yeah.
can tell you about racing back in the day. And,
She's got a lot of history.
yeah, cool. Very good. Well, let's go over this one more time. Where are we?
803 Lincoln Avenue, the Checkered Flag Bar and Grill.
All righty. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Dan.
All righty.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Milwaukee Iron. Original designers of the internal fork stop and internal cam lock systems. Milwaukee Iron forged the steel fender revolution with their bolt-on steel fenders and dashes and the ultra-popular self-supportive fender. Milwaukee Iron is featured in hundreds of pages of Easy Riders magazine, along with a dozen original episodes of the Discovery Channel's Southern Steel. That wasn't Randy on the Easy Riders Centerfold Tour this year, was it? Milwaukee Iron is running strong in its third decade with in-house laser cutting and spinning in Lynchburg, Virginia. Call them at 434-385-1044 or email Cindy at MilwaukeeIron.com. Milwaukee Iron.
Unique Cycle Sounds is here to blow you away with the best-sounding, loudest motorcycle speaker system on the market. These top-end systems are universal and easily mount to any cruiser-style motorcycle. Affordable and attractive, these kits are compatible with iPods, MP3 players, and XM Sirius satellite. Customize your ride with our full line of audio accessories, from iPod mounts to helmet speakers to custom amps, fairing upgrades, and more. Check out CycleSpeakers.com. That's CycleSpeakers.com. Unique Cycle Sounds.
All right, now we'd like to give some love to the rest of our sponsors. Rick Strand over there at Freebird Custom Cycles, and Tom Young at American Heliarch, and that's down in Houston, Texas. And you can check out our sponsor page for more of their stuff and commercials. And then we got JD at Shotgun Shocks. And, man, I got a pair of these on my bike, and they're outrageous, brother and sisters. And also we got the mortgage guy, Caltech Mortgage, and you can check out, we got some commercials on our sponsor page. And let's don't forget Cycle Source. And Cycle Source has a story about Rogue in it last episode. So, of course, the folks that got my bike out to Beaumont, Texas, to Sonny Keaton, Two Wheel Express Transpo, and the finest in taking your bike across America. And let's don't forget my good buddy Woody at the Buffalo Chip. Man, this year they got Kid Rock, Leonard Skinner, Good Time Charlie's going to be there. And, man, we got all kind of cool stuff going on over there. And check the Buffalo Chips website out to check it all out. All right, now, my buddy Mike Kilmer, he's the webmaster for the Buffalo Chip, and he does an awesome job. Speaking of awesome jobs, we got our new website, SturgisRiderLive.com, and for the finest and good-looking women and cool bikes and variety shows and all in between, check out our site. Small price to pay, $19.95 for the year. And you all set up, and you can go on inside and check out the girls and all the cool stuff we do. It's got to do with some kind of like Playboy Bunny meets the motorcycle world. Anyway, all you guys out there that'd like to check it out, even you girls, get on it, SturgisRiderLive.com. We'd like to thank all our sponsors and all our new sponsors, and we love y'all. All right, we got Sonny Keaton coming to the phone, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the segments we're going to be shooting on Bikers in a Circle from Beaumont, Texas. And Sonny's customizing my bike for my new CD, Iron Voodoo. The bike's called Iron Voodoo, and it's down there, and he's doing some cool shit. Of course, Sonny done the Texas Star bike and a whole bunch of cool stuff. He's definitely been building bikes for a long, long time. And you might have seen some of his work in Easy Riders or in the Rat Hole events back in the day. I'm talking about back in the day. So anyway, let's get Sonny on the phone and talk about some of the cool shit we're going to be doing with the Iron Voodoo bike. All right, so let's see if we get Sonny on the phone. Yeah, hey, Sonny. Sonny, that you? Sonny? Sonny!
What? Hey, answer the damn phone. I'm trying to get this piece of metal bent. They don't want to cooperate. Damn, answer the phone. Do something, you
Who's that, Flying Floyd?
Bitch.
Is that Flying Floyd? Hey, Flying Floyd! It's Good Time Charlie!
Hey, Charlie, this is Sonny.
Hey, Sonny! Hey, that was Flying Floyd. I guess it was...
Yeah, I know. He's trying to do double duty. He's trying to answer the telephone, get some shit built around here,
I
make me some money.
Well, hey, you know, I was telling the folks about the Iron Voodoo bike. We're getting ready to do some filming over there in Beaumont and tear it down and put it up and reverse the Voodoo and all that cool shit. So tell the folks out there what we're going to be doing.
We're going to be doing as little as possible.
I heard that.
No, seriously. We really are. We're going to do as little as possible. But the bike's going to build itself. See, that's why we don't have to do anything. Remember I told you how that works?
Oh, yeah, it's voodoo.
Yeah. Now, actually, this bike of yours, bless its little heart, you know, it does have a curse on it.
Yeah, I brought it to the right person to get rid of that curse, though.
Yeah, we're going to reverse the curse.
So,
and you know, the curse on this bike, you know, we've talked about this. The curse on this bike is it's a 1987 Softail that's lived all its life, and it's basically stock.
And it's over with. It's going to be reborn.
Yeah, it's got the Harley Davidson factory curse. It's stock.
Yeah, we're going to fix that, though, Texas style.
Well, we're going to go old school with it, Charlie. And we sent you some pictures of some of the stuff that
oh yeah, cool shit.
Myself and Randy Simpson have got assembled here. You know, some of the few of the parts, and you can kind of get an idea of what the look is going to be.
It's awesome, brother. And then we got the rotors coming too from Weightless.
Right.
And hey, it's unbelievable, man. Randy and all the folks that are getting involved in this, and you know, I've been working on the Iron Voodoo song to go along with the bike, so it's going to be pretty cool. And then once we get on that cover, you know, I heard you already got a spot picked out there where we're going to shoot the cover at.
Oh yeah.
So right on, brother.
Well, see, this is going to be a very rideable bike, and we're not going to let any of the secrets out about it, but it's going to be a very rideable, very fun bike to ride. It can be a daily rider, but we're going to do some things that are going to be kind of different than you see most builders have ever done. We're going to have a few little things about this bike that are actually going to allow the bike to be part of your show.
Well, I tell you...
so it's going to be a show bike, but it's going to be a daily rider, too. It's going to be able to kind of take on a different and new look almost in just seconds.
Well, you know, I got it set up to be in the I don't even know, I can't even say it right. You know, the celebrity ride Woody's going to have this year at the Buffalo Chip with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And for the kids, kids in chrome, custom chrome. Anyway, and I'm going to put that fucker on the big stage and shit, too, so we're going to aggravate the hell out of people. You know, and Kim's...
But you don't need a motorcycle for that.
Yeah, I know, but it sure is going to be nice. It sure is going to be nice to showcase it, and I'm going to be... I'm so proud of this whole thing that we're doing. It's just, you know, so many different folks that are going to be involved in this that are just straight up the shit, including the top of the pile, you.
Well, you know, we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to build an old school, but some neat stuff into it also. It's not going to be totally old school, but it's not going to be totally, you know, modern.
Well, this is the thing, too, is I'm looking forward to when you start doing the painting and all the cool artwork and all, you know. I mean,
oh, you wanted paint on this thing?
Well, just a little bit here and there. I don't know. We can always leave it just like it is. I don't care. Hey, whatever you do, I'm going to be totally happy with. I'll tell you that.
Well, I got two of my own in here that in the middle of the painted ones that are bare metal and down here in southeast Texas.
Well, how's the Robbie?
They got a nice patina to them, put it that way.
Well, the Robbie Lee bike is still chrome, ain't it? The Traveler?
Traveler?
Yeah.
Is one of the bikes that I was telling you about that doesn't have any paint on it.
Right. Yeah, that's I love that bike.
And then Ballsy.
Yeah. I never seen Ballsy. I'm looking forward to doing that. Speaking about looking forward to things, we can get a little cat out the bag and tell the folks a little bit on how we got the display set up over there and some of the cast of characters that are going to be in this. Basically, it just ain't going to be building a bike. I mean, we're going to make a enjoying to watch kind of thing and do some comedy and shit along with it, and
Well, let's put it this way. We're going to have a spin on this whole thing. Besides actually being some real down-to-earth, kick-ass bike building, we're going to have some fun with our camera and some of the
guitar players and all kinds of
guitar players. Some of the crazies that frequent my shop that are in and out of here on a pretty regular basis.
Well, I tell you what, the Discovery Channel ain't never seen no shit like Sonny Keaton got.
They may never want to if they're...
Hey, I'm telling you, our fan base is gonna fucking quadruple once we start putting this up. It's unbelievable.
Well, I tell you what, it may not set any records with the Academy, but people will be really wanting to tune in because all it's going to take is one person to see it, and they're going to tell their buddy, "Man, you can't believe what these crazy son bitches did. You got to watch this."
I'm telling you, what's so cool about it is on the internet you can practically do what you want anyway, you know. And nothing too I'd like to do before we get any further is send a little love out to Top Hat of Rich. Okay, if it wasn't for him, I went over there and I just was gonna get my bike wired up a little bit. He goes, "Well, now that you got it all down, you ought to get it painted." And then the next thing you know, I went, "You know what? You're probably right. Maybe we should do something." Then I called you up.
Now I know whose fault it is.
Yeah,
now I know where to.
Well, hey, I called you up and I
out.
said, "Hey, could you do my gas tank?" And you went, "Gas tank? Fuck that! Bring the whole goddamn bike over here." And that's how it all started, man. So
so it's Rich's fault.
It's Rich's fault. We're gonna have to go get him.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put a contract out on him.
And God bless him too. He went. He was cutting wires, and boy, he was going, "I don't know how the fuck. Where's this one go?" And anyway, so. Hey, I'm looking forward to doing that stuff, Sonny.
Hey, I got to tell you, you want to hear a cool story?
Oh, yeah.
All right. This doesn't have anything to do with this little segment, but between the last time I talked to you and now, Waylon, my youngest boy, called me. He's got a really neat little shop. They do race cars, they do street rods, they do motorcycles.
Well, yeah, his bikes are in his work's in a lot of magazines.
See, he hasn't even turned 30 yet.
No, you done well with him.
And anyway, so an old friend of mine who's been in entertainment business and managed bands and has done a lot of promotional work with Leon Russell and Edgar Winter and people like that, the Thunderbirds, Fabulous Thunderbirds, ZZ Top.
Oh, yeah.
Billy Gibbons. He knows all these people and has done a lot of booking and everything for them. Well, anyway, cut to the chase. He called Waylon up and turned him on to this Cadillac, Eldorado Cadillac, one of these early model Eldorado Cadillacs, front-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And I, years ago, I etched the windows with roses and stuff in the windows. I mean, all these people that I just named off, all these celebrities, have ridden in this Cadillac.
Wow.
And the name of the Cadillac is Maybelline.
Maybelline.
Yes, sir.
I heard that.
And so Homer, my friend Homer Pillsbury that owns the car and did all this, he called Waylon up the other day and said, "Hey, man, you need to come get this car." And he gave it to Waylon.
Wow.
And they towed it down to Waylon's shop, and before the friend that gave it to him, before he could get back home, Waylon called him and said, "Man, listen to this." And it was Maybelline running. And and they put a battery in it and fuel in it, because when the car was set up like 19 years ago, they drained all the stuff out of it, the gasoline,
right?
All this. They put brake fluid in this thing, and he drove it today.
Wow. Well, hey, we're gonna have to get that in some of the footage.
It's going to be in there. We've already talked about it. We're not going to tell people what we're talking about, but you and I know that there's a hearse involved.
All kind of shit. I'm telling you,
bunch of motorcycles.
Just some of the ideas you ran by me. It's going to be. I'm excited to have it up on the show, and people are going to want to tune in, and I'm telling you, it's going to turn into some pretty cool stuff, I think.
Well, we're going to have a lot of fun with it, and I think people have even more fun watching us having fun.
Yeah, and then I'm going to fly my ass down there and get in on one of them segments and put a wrench in my hand and kick me in the butt and make it look like I'm doing a little something.
Actually,
I can
we
play the
need you
guitar.
playing that guitar and doing what you do best.
Yeah, I got, like I say, I want you to hear the song I wrote for the bike. It's definitely got some New Orleans to it. And then, the Texas Star and Two for the Devil, and this new album's going to have some really good songs on it, man, so.
Well, it was weird because, our heads were going along the same direction, and without comparing notes on some of the stuff, I wrote a little bit, and not as much as you have, but all the stuff was kind of the influence of the more evil side of life,
right,
and the good side of life emerging over the evil side. So that's kind of a cool thing.
Well, how you doing with the book? You been writing any more in your book?
Well, I'm on chapter 7.
Wow, you're gonna have to read us another couple of pages from that when you get a chance, man. It was pretty cool last time, man. Left me wanting to hear more.
My aspirations, are to be a big-time movie producer.
Yeah, your aspirations? my ass hurts, but they ain't got the perspiration yet. Yeah, that reminds me of a little joke. This English lady was sitting at the bus stop in New York, and they had some Jersey people in over there and sitting on the bus seat over there waiting for the bus to come, and she went in the drugstore and asked for some aspirins. And she goes, "Do you have any aspirins?" And the guy, "What? What do you say? Aspirins? You mean aspirins?" "Yes, aspirins." So she gets the aspirins, right? In some kind of way, she forgets them, and she gets by the bus, and she jumps on the bus, right? And she gets in her seat, and she looks all around and panics, man, and she goes, "Oh, my God, you must stop the bus. My aspirins, my aspirins." And a little dude from Jersey gets up and goes, "Lady, if your ass burns, just stick it out the window. We're not stopping now."
Do that baby off.
Yeah, your ass burns, stick it out the window, man. Go back to your country. I don't know.
Right.
Anyway, hey, look, man. We're going to get going here. I got some meatballs cooking up over here. Sabrina's needs my expertise on the meatball cooking thing. And yeah, right. Hey, look, she's over there right now.
That's where a woman's place should be, is in the kitchen.
Yeah, she's looking at me like, she's saying, "Roast some of these meatballs, boy." Yeah, no, as I made the meatballs.
No, in my house, it's not far from the kitchen to the bedroom.
I heard that.
Matter of fact, you can catapult one from the bedroom to the kitchen.
Well, at my house, my show
And you
ain't
gotta
that
go pick
far.
her up.
Hey, my studio and warehouse and the whole thing ain't that far away from my kitchen either.
I know.
Hey, anyway, man, we're on the phone with Sonny Keaton from Beaumont, Texas. And if you'd like to email Sonny, all you got to do is click on his name right there. I think it goes to, well, I know it does.
And here's a lot of people are sitting around a computer just itching for somebody to email them.
Yeah.
No, but, here's the deal about emailing me. Hey, if you don't want to email me, that's fine with me. You know why? Because I got a whole lot to do, and I really don't need to be aggravated by somebody emailing me.
I heard that. But if you send an email, if you got enough balls to send that email over to Sonny Keaton, I guarantee you he'll answer you back. It won't be a missent email, I'll tell you that.
Well, tell them whenever they email me, tell me what their street address is.
Yeah, I heard that. All right, brother.
I might know somebody who lives right down the street from them.
So, you got anything to say before we sign off here? How's it going out there? See you later. Give me a good one. Give me a good one.
I'm going to find our buddy.
All right. Flying Floyd's coming to the phone.
Hang on.
All right. He's always got a good one. Boy. He's going to be pissed.
Boy!
Oh, my God. Folks, if you only could go to Beaumont, Texas, and hang out with Sonny and Fly in Florida.
I'm the only one around here that does
Okay?
it. Tim.
If I had a camera just filming that, we'd be rich.
What the hell do you want?
Hang on a minute.
Oh, boy.
Come here, talk to my face. Bring me the telephone if you want me to talk on it. I ain't coming over there. Hell, I got too much shit to do.
Boy, boy, boy. He never stops working. He does all the work over there. Sonny's got all the cool ideas.
Here he is. I brought him some telephone.
All right, good. What's up, you?
Hey, Charlie, what's going on, brother?
You better be getting half of all that money over there, because you sure doing all the work.
I'm good if I get a damn tacos or something out of this son of a bitch. If he feeds me a night before he turns me out to graze.
Man, boy, boy, boy. I was just saying, Sonny got all the good ideas over there, but boy, can't do them without you.
Good ideas, the son of a bitch ain't never had a good idea. I'm the backbone of this place.
I heard that. Hey, so you gonna help him fix that iron voodoo bike for me?
Brother, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna put my tender loving care on, and it's gonna be a son of a bitch when you get it back.
Well, I want to ride with you when I get out there. Just
That's
me and
cool.
you.
We'll leave Sonny here at the shop and let him do something for a change.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be just me and you.
Okay, so this time I don't want to go to jail out in Beaumont, Texas, and get bailed out by the Cajun Mafia and shit, okay?
Hey, man, if you don't ask me no questions, I won't tell you no lies.
I heard that. Well, all I can tell you is I love you. Sonny's the godfather of Beaumont, Texas, and we'll see you later.
Son of a bitch ain't a godfather or nothing. He's just a fucking idiot. I love him, but he ain't very smart. The boy just ain't no very smart. You know what I mean?
Well, look, I tell you what, it's going to be a hot night over there by your place, all right?
That sounds good to me.
All right, brother. You and Sonny, I love you guys, all right?
Love you too, Charlie. And remember one thing, brother. Shut the hell up and
Learn something. And keep your rub side down.
Absolutely.
All right, man. See you later.
You're listening to Sabrina on the Bikers Inner Circle Internet Radio Show.
This is Sabrina back again with another episode of Bikers Inner Circle. Want to thank three of our sponsors, Kevin Wilson with White Diamond Polish, Tom Young with American Heliarch, and Hubie and Abraham, your personal injury motorcycle attorneys. On my show this week, I felt it very appropriate to have Jeff Cross and Debbie, who run South Bay Biker Productions, and the promoters for the Shasta Salute to America Motorcycle Rally. They were at the top of their game with this event, crossed their T's, and dotted their I's. And still in the long run, they got jacked by who? Yeah, the police force, of course. Take a listen to this interview that I had with them. All right, hi, folks. I got Jeff and Debbie on the phone from the Shasta Salute to America Motorcycle Rally. How you doing today?
We're in recoil right now, Sabrina, but it's good to talk to you.
I
Good
know.
to talk to the bikers out there.
Yeah, I heard there was some unfortunate incidents that happened up there in Wairika. You want to tell everybody what's going on with that event?
Well, we have a very flipping situation with the law enforcement up there who we'd had written endorsements from, working on those endorsements and planning this event for the last year, almost 13 months. And all of a sudden one day they decided they weren't going to issue the liquor permit after we had had 4 meetings over a period of a year with all the county officials up there and numerous emails, and it has all gone sideways in the period of about 24 hours.
Right.
I got a call last Friday from the chief of police, Brian Bowles of the city of Wairika, at about 9:15 in the morning. And from out of nowhere, he told me he had a closed-door session meeting with the city council of Wairika, and they had voted unanimously to support his request to not have to sign the liquor permit for the Shasta Salute to America motorcycle rally. And based on that, I told the chief that with this much time invested and all the terrific things that we had planned, that there was no way I could stop the event. And I asked the chief if, he had understood that if the bikers couldn't buy their refreshments at our event, at the venue, that they would go into the county and the city and get their refreshments at the liquor store and the market and the bars, and that opened up a whole other can of worms. He had not considered that and asked me if I was threatening him when I told him that, and I said, no, I'm not threatening you. And he said, well, if you do that, then I'm going to call in 250 additional law enforcement personnel. I'm going to get aerial surveillance, and we're going to start writing citations. And I said, for what? And he practically hung up on me at that point. And then the press release hit the Siskiyou Daily newspaper in the Monday edition, just this last Monday. The next thing I know, I got an email from one of the reporters with Thunder Press asking me, and the title of the email was Say It Ain't So. And the next thing you know, the clients, the patrons, the vendors started calling, and people wanted to know what the status of the rally was. They were asking about refunds. And with the hostile climate up there, Debbie and I discussed it, and Debbie's been working so hard on this thing for such a long time.
I know. Now, this is the same police chief that does the fun run that's up there. Is that what it is, too?
Well, that's actually the sheriff of the county that does the Far Side run. The sheriff, and that's probably one of the biggest problems that we seem to come across here at the end, is the police chief is not a biker. The sheriff was a biker.
Oh, okay.
A couple of the other officials we worked with, the Veterans Commissioner, the undersheriff, they were all bikers, and they have had this run going for 5 years now.
Okay, I was trying to let people know out there that there was another bike rally going on, motorcycle event going on out there, where we couldn't understand what the difference would have been towards that motorcycle rally with the one that you guys were putting on.
Well, it's a day run, and that's all it is. I mean, it's about a 4-hour run during the day where they drive around Mount Shasta to one destination or another. They end with lunch, and that's the end of the day. So we were making this into a 4-day event, but we were also having that run still be at the forefront on Saturday. So because this is a rally we wanted to put on for veterans and for military and for people that are really fighting to give us the freedom to ride our bikes.
Right.
And that's so sad. It's like, who can possibly want to deny that type of a rally based on misinformation? So the police chief, long story short, is not a biker, does not understand the biker world, and has just really blown things out of proportion because he has no understanding of it.
Right.
Well, and if you read one of the pieces in the press release of the local paper that we continue to shake our heads at is, and this Far Side run they've had has been a great little run. It's been going for a few years. It's one of the reasons we felt the community would be biker friendly, because they had something going on.
Right.
But the press release from the Chief Bowles, who did stop the event, says that they're still for the Far Side run because it has the right kind of people and represents the right kind of cause, which made us just go, what are you talking about? It's the same people coming to the rally we're giving. It is the same exact cause. What is the difference? It's just that it's over 4 days instead of 4 hours.
We were even the Far Side run's ticket collectors for the donations people give for the charity, because all the money from the Far Side run does go to their charity there in Siskiyou County.
All right, I was reading that in all the press releases.
We were so trusted and did such a good job helping them with. We even sent out all their mailings. We sponsored the Far Side run. We did a film for them last year to advertise the area to people from out of the area. So when they came into the website and bought their wristbands, and they needed more information about how beautiful it is up there, that they could have a little movie to see how the riding was and what the Far Side run was about. So and also for the participants in last year's run, they could have a documentary of the good times during that run. And that was our relationship with the founders of the Far Side run. And Debbie and I earned our trust with them, by doing exactly what we said we were going to do, and that's to promote their run and take care of their mailing list for them. We spent a lot of time and a lot of our own money to do that.
You know, Sabrina, I come from Colorado. I lived there 30 years, and one of the things when I met Jeff, because we had an interest in bikes, is how we met each other, and I ride my own also, and I wanted this event to also bring in the single women riders that I noticed are starting to branch off into some rallies of their own, and I said, being a biker is being a biker. We should all enjoy that together. And I wanted a place where they felt comfortable and had a good environment, and we had things for the gals to do as well as the guys. We had every right recipe to put this together to make it the best event, probably outside of Sturgis over the long haul, I think, when things had progressed over the years with it. It just would have been fantastic. There was absolutely no reason for what has occurred here.
You're absolutely right. So what is it you guys have planned from here on out? Because I know that there's a lot of decisions that need to be made and a lot of steps that have to be done. Do you guys have any idea where you're going to go from here?
Well, we definitely want everybody to know that we are ethical, which we think is a part of being a biker, and we're ethical business people. And the last thing we want to do is stiff our fellow bikers or the vendors that work so hard for their money. So the first thing, which we are in the process of doing now, it just makes me sick as I go into the office, is getting everything together to make sure we return everyone's money. We don't want them to be out any money or have any bad taste in their mouth for our company.
It's not their fault the cop's an asshole.
You're absolutely right about that.
That's what we're in the process of doing right now, putting that together. We are getting some offers from a couple of places that possibly want us to do things for their events because they see how well we have worked to put this together and how much we accomplished over a fairly short period of time.
Okay, so are we saying that you might actually consider moving this event, or will you, for now, just kind of pull the plug on it and see where it goes from here?
The event, as it was, is completely canceled for this year. There is no way that I'm going to try to salvage what's left, because there really isn't anything left, you know. And the most important thing is I don't want my friends and people who I've yet to meet become friends with. I don't want to bring them into a hostile territory, because even it's important to let everybody know that this police chief is so anti-biker. He is insisting that because Debbie and I did such a great job publicizing this event, he's concerned that bikers are going to come into his county and into that region, and he's let everybody know he's going to have the additional law enforcement up there and the additional aerial surveillance for the area, because he's assuming that a lot of people won't find out that the event's been canceled. So the Shasta Salute to America rally is over for this year. Okay. And Debbie and I, you know, we love to throw a great party, and you know, anybody that was on the site can see that the entertainment was off the hook, from Charlie to Heidi Newfield to James Infeld and National Dust and Wild Child and Skin and Leonard and the Grassroots. I mean, we had everything. You
had a phenomenal lineup. Yes, you did.
It was going to be phenomenal. And California people and West Coast people have kind of a sophisticated palette with music, and we wanted to give everybody just kick-ass entertainment. We had it all squared away to do that. And anyway, what we want to do is kind of just catch our breath here after this and get everybody their money back. Take a little rest on this. We, you know, have worked tirelessly for over a year nonstop to put this together. And like I said when I talked to you before you turned on the tape machine, we had a lot of offers come through today from different people in the motorcycle business and in the event business, and we're going to take a look at those offers and you know, make some decisions after we take a long ride this summer and get back here and get our feet underneath us again.
One of the other things I wanted to say that I hope bikers take away from this is, you know, Jeff made a film in Colorado last year that basically the same thing happened, that a local sheriff in that situation shut down the rally 3 days before it was supposed to go on. And I was astonished from my home state that that could occur and just did not ever think that that could happen to us. So what bikers need to take away from this is this isn't about us as promoters. It's not about the event itself. It's about our freedom in America to ride our motorcycles, to gather as a peaceful group and have a good time and not have law enforcement treat us like we are criminals when we're not.
Right. Yeah.
And if nothing else, we'll still be riding our bikes and we'll still get to the road.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Jeff and Debbie, you have a good night.
Thank you, Sabrina.
We've laid our friend to rest. Bikers from across the board rode 2x2 into a warm afternoon as we escorted the caisson for Terry Spence to the Sacramento Valley Veterans National Cemetery. From one percenters to veterans clubs, Christian bikers, hog members, and indies, the diversified pack of riders all came out to show their love and respect for a man who'd never worn a club patch, but proudly sported his vest covered with pins and the Vietnam patch. For this ride, that vest lay open across Old Glory inside the glass-cased hearse. Flags fluttered, vets saluted, and Rabbi Steve Madrick from the Christian Motorcycle Association delivered the eulogy and said, "It was a great day for a last ride. Terry, rest easy, my friend."
All right, now, so coming to the end of the show, I'd like to thank Felicia Morgan for this piece and photos. And the soundtrack you're listening to is off the Freedom CD called Where I Live. And we'd like to say love and respect and rest in peace, Terry, on your last ride. So it's Good Time Charlie signing out. I want to say God bless America and God bless American motorcycles. See you next week.